Good morning, it's Mama Jess. It's early in the morning and we are heading to the dump today. I'm going to show you how to tie down your load. So I don't like to exceed just up to the top of the bed because the dump charges more for bigger loads. So a truck my size is about 30 bucks. And so I tarp it and I'm going to tie it off. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do that. So you do not have to have these little gizmos on the side of the truck. This just came with it. This was the search and rescue of this county here. So I'm gonna start with a bowline here. I do a bowline all the time. So again, I already have a video. I want you to watch that and learn that. Okay, so I like to have a little bit of a length here. Because I like to do a couple half hitches. Okay, we're going to cross it over that way. Okay, now I call this a trucker's 2-time tight. And I use this all the time. I use it for my clothesline. I used it to put the tarp on the greenhouse. And for tying down a load on top of a rack, like with lumber. But also when I do this, okay? So I do this little crisscross kind of deal. If all you had were little hooks in the corner, it's the same thing. You start with a bowline, you hook it, hook it, and then come back here. But now I'm going to show you the actual knot to cinch it down tight, okay? Okay, so this is my trucker's 2-times tight, okay? So I've gone around this. I have to have an anchor point. Then I'm going to grab here, probably about 2-3 feet away from my anchor point, and I'm going to create a slip knot. Okay. And you want to make sure you have about 2 or 3 inches of that loop coming out, okay? If it's too small, you might pull it through and it'll collapse and this won't work properly. Okay, so I'm taking the end through that slip knot. Now I'm going to start pulling. This is a type of pulley system, and that's where all the power comes, okay? We're pulling here, okay? You can also make sure that you're pulling the slack out of this crisscross that you've created. Now I'm going to go again around here, and I'm going to go through this loop one more time. This is where I call it the 2-times tight. Okay. This is where the extraordinary function comes into this knot. Okay, because I can pull it, and there's a friction that's happening here, and now my hands are free. This is really incredible for those who know about knot tying. Okay, so I can keep pulling. Sometimes there is a slack that comes in. You want to make sure you get that out. Okay, to tie it off, we're going to turn it around our anchor one more time. I like to come underneath the whole thing, leaving a little bit open here because I'm going to go right back through here. Okay. And this is slipped now, so that when I go to undo this tie, it's just as easy to untie as it is to tie, and I'm going to be able to pull this, and this is going to pop very easily, okay? So once I've done that slip, I'm just going to do just a little half hitch here with this excess, okay? I feel good about that. That's nice and sturdy. Now, what do you do with all the excess, okay? This is what you do. Okay, we're going to loop it up. Okay. Sometimes you can have a lot of slack here, a lot of excess, and we want to deal with that. Okay, so here I'm going to come over either to this rope or this rope. Okay, if this was a little leaner, I might use this, but this roll bar is very thick. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to do a lark's head just like this. And then I'll just slide it over and it's done, okay? I could also do it here, like this. Okay, and just snug it up. And now that's out of the way. And you got a really good looking knot. And it works every time. So I use this all the time. You'll see me when I show you how to tie down a load on top of a truck. I'm going to use the same thing. Okay, so we're just going to keep practicing it. So you don't have to know a lot of knots. You just have to know the ones that are functional for the circumstance. All right, now we're going to head to the dump. And when I go to the dump, I take a broom in the back of my truck because we're going to sweep it out. So that's a little something that you're definitely going to need. All right, let's go. Well, I'm really disappointed because we did not get to go up to the top of the dump, which is one of my favorite parts. So we are in this weird bay where they're dumping all the trash inside this big warehouse. So anyway, I don't know. I'm just going to let you watch me through the back window. Okay. All right, I'm going to show you something cool. I want you to see this big truck, or this big tractor, okay? Here he comes. Like, I have never seen them do dumps this way before. This is so gnarly. Pretty interesting, yeah. So coming to the dumps is one of my favorite pastimes. I would go with my dad, and it's so disgusting. And what's interesting is, like, we Americans think we're so clean and so green, and this is the underbelly of the disposable culture. This is the proof that we still need to be way more I don't even know what the word is. Just because we have landfills does not mean that we should buy so much disposable crap. Plastic and everything, it's just disgusting. Anyway, let's go into the dump with Mama Jess. Yeah, I was hoping that we would be able to go up on the mountain, and I don't know why we couldn't. So maybe I'll ask the guy here. I'm gonna ask him a question. Hi. So why are they not having people go up there?
Because their dozer's down, their compactor's down.
Oh.
So we can't bury anything until they get fixed.
Oh,
so
I
we
see.
got to put everything in there and then transfer it out.
Oh God, what a mess. Well, thank you guys for your...
It's only temporary.
Yeah, right on. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
That's why the dozer's down and the compactor's down, because they can't bury it. Okay. Anyway, that was it. And I hope you learned something. Next time if I go, I will try to take you up on the mountain. This is the first time I've ever seen this before, so I was pretty disappointed. Because again, it's fun to go on the top of the mountain. Okay, there's a little thrift store I gotta hit up here. And have a great day. Get smart. Oh, get sane, get smart, get skilled. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.